A federal judge in California ruled overnight, more overnight news, that the Trump administration must reunite separated immigrant families within 30 days. The order, after an ACLU lawsuit, also sets a 14-day deadline for children under 5 to be reunited with their parents. The Health and Human Services Department says more than 2,000 children are still separated from their families. David Begnaud is in Mission, Texas, along the U.S.-Mexico border. David, good morning.
Good morning. Those are the lights of Mexico behind me, John. It was a week ago today that President Trump signed the executive order ending the separation of families, but the language in the order didn't specify what would be done to reunite those families already separated. So now you've got this ruling by a court in California that is blistering in its language. It's a preliminary injunction issued in the Southern District of California by U.S. District Judge Dana Sabraw, which says the government is blocked from carrying out any future family separations. The order also says parents cannot be deported before being reunited with their children. Under the present system, Judge Sabraw writes, migrant children are not being accounted for with the same efficiency and accuracy as property. Certainly, that cannot satisfy the requirements of due process.
We do not want any children separated from their parents any longer than absolutely necessary under the law.
Hours before the judge's order, President Trump's Secretary of Health and Human Services, Alex Azar, told Congress that the government would not return children to parents who are being held in custody.
If the parent remains in detention, unfortunately, under rules that are set by Congress and the courts, they can't be reunified.
Azar's referring to the Flores Agreement. That says that immigrant children cannot be held in detention for more than 20 days. Now, HHS says there are currently 2,047 children still separated from their parents. That's just 6 less than the number the government gave us last week.
Last week, we had about 3,100 apprehensions. We had been consistently over 4,200 apprehensions a week.
We went to see Border Patrol Chief Manuel Padilla, who runs the busiest sector on the border. He says last week, as the national debate was raging over separating families, the number of apprehensions dropped. Preliminarily, what does that say to you?
That it works. Having a consequence to illegal entry works.
So that's what the supporters of the president's policy say, but critics say even if it does work, it's immoral. The Pope said that. Norah, this week we're told the First Lady is going to visit another facility where children are being held awaiting reunification. Maybe she can do something to help speed up this process.
I'm glad you've updated us on those numbers, David. Thank you so much.